Welcome to your Max Podcast Now. Wired reports that about 10% of iPhone customers in the United States could be on Verizon after only 1 month on the market, according to estimates by mobile advertisement firm Shetika. If that estimate is accurate, it signifies rapid growth of the iPhone on Verizon. Quote, for Verizon to pick up that big of a share of iPhone users in about a month is impressive and doesn't bode particularly well for AT&T, end quote, Shetika said in a blog post. Shetika has been using a live tracker to monitor web usage of iPhones on the Verizon and AT&T networks based on activity of websites running ads on Shetika's network. The live tracker on Tuesday peaked at 12.7% of iPhones surfing the web on the Verizon network. As of Wednesday morning, the tracker shows 9.4% of iPhones are on Verizon. The results are based on 700,000 impressions from Shetika's network. The spike is really interesting to me, said Daniel Ruby, research director of Shetika, in an email to Wired.com. I'm trying to figure out if it's indicative of a different usage pattern between AT&T and Verizon users, or if it was just a spike in Verizon usage around across our network. And the players in broadcasting changed once again. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that Netflix Incorporated is in advanced talks to distribute a forthcoming television series starring Kevin Spacey, said people familiar with the talks. If such a deal were to come to fruition, it would add a new competitor to the television industry by increasing the degree to which Netflix vies with premium cable television channels like Time Warner Incorporated's HBO. The discussions for the series, a political drama called House of Cards based on a British miniseries, is part of a growing behind-the-scenes push by Netflix to secure from Hollywood production companies more original shows that will run initially on Netflix streaming internet service, according to a person familiar with Netflix plans. Original series like The Sopranos, The Wire, and True Blood have been a big part of HBO's growth over the years. And The Loop's Peter Cohen notes that Motorola Mobility has announced the forthcoming release of a Wi-Fi-only version of its Xoom tablet. The tablet is expected to be released in the United States on March 27th and will cost about $599 US. The Motorola Xoom is considered by some industry experts and analysts to be the best front-running competitor against Apple's iPad 2. The device, which just began shipping last month, sports a 10.1-inch widescreen touch display and uses Google's Android 3.0 Honeycomb operating system. It comes with 32 gigabytes of onboard storage capacity and a memory card slot for additional expansion. The current model also supports 3G data communications over Verizon's wireless network. However, priced at an unsubsidized $790 US, that's $599 with 2-year commitment to Verizon, the Xoom's price competitiveness against the iPad 2 has been lackluster at best. By comparison, the 32 gigabyte iPad 2 with 3G communications via AT&T or Verizon costs $729 US, and neither Apple nor its carriers require users to agree to a long-term commitment. But at $599, the Xoom Wi-Fi does come in line with the 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi only iPad. But Apple's still the price leader with a 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi version priced at $499 US. Motorola anticipates making the Xoom Wi-Fi available through Amazon.com, Best Buy, Costco, Radio Shack, Sam's Club, Staples, and Walmart locations nationwide. Truth triumphs fiction. Going back to Houston. Sorry about that. Downtown Houston drivers who regularly pass the temporary electronic sign on Louisiana near Prairie are used to seeing the word detour on it in big orange letters. But for much of the weekend, the sign offered a declaration of a more scatological nature. Specifically, it read poop. Monday morning, that was changed to something a little friendlier. The agency hired contractor South Coast Construction to place and operate the sign. Lewis said the contractor told the Texas Department of Transportation that the sign's computer had been locked and that the lock was broken to gain access. Now, such antics aren't new. Instructions for accessing these signs are all over the internet, and perhaps the best-known similar prank occurred in Austin in 2009. In that case, someone came up with a more creative message. Zombies in area! Run! And it's just one more day left in the Apple Kingdom before it's the weekend, boys and girls. Don't forget, tomorrow is Op-Ed Friday, where we have a special guest come in and talk about something Apple. Oh, I've changed my mind. I am going to buy the iPad to actually 2 people offered to buy my iPad today. So I figured, I don't want to disappoint the poor people. So remember, download, double-click, drop out.